Hi friends, good evening. Welcome to SQL Master YouTube channel. So I am Manju here and I welcome you all for my YouTube channel. Uh, Today we are going to learn about some of the very important interview questions and answers about Informatica. Okay, because ETL process is uses Informatica. So for that reason, you must know the Informatica step by step. So for that reason, interview questions and answers I collected here and I am presenting you people. So before starting the video, if you are not subscribed to SQL Master YouTube channel, kindly subscribe to SQL Master because you will be going to get the videos like about Informatica, ETL testing and related to SQL Oracle. Okay, so fine, let's start the video here. So I made some presentations here. I show you. First question is how do you validate file to table with 1 million records? So file and table are both different formats. Either you convert file to table or table to file to make comparison. So how you to do comparison then? Well, so in market there is a tool called beyond compare. By using this tool, you can compare file to table, but this will not work with millions of the records. Other one is you have Linux. So Linux is very powerful operating system. You have so many of commands to compare them. So now the easiest way to do that, there is a where there is a primary key or identifier which is available in your flat file should be compared with target table, the primary key identifier. Okay, so best solution is like you can use the primary key of file or compare with the primary key of table. By using Informatica DBO, you can compare the records between file and table. So second question is name the different types of transformations that are important. Transformations in Informatica are the repository objects that transfer the source data according to the needs of the target system and ensure that the quality of loaded data is maintained. The following transformations are provided by Informatica to accomplish the specific functionalities. So first one is aggregator transformation. So an active transformation used to compute averages and sums, especially across multiple rows or groups. So expression transformation. So a passive transformation suitable for calculating values in one row. In addition, conditional statements can be tested before they are written to target tables or other transformations. So then comes to filter transformation. So an active transformation used to for filtering rows in mappings that don't meet the given condition. So next one is joiner transformation. An active transformation joins the data from different sources or from the same location. So lookup transformation. In order to get the relevant data, a lookup transformation looks up the source and source qualifier or target. So results of the lookup are returned to the another transformation or the target object. Active lookup transformation returns more than one row, whereas passive transformation returns only a single row. So normalizer transformation. An active transformation used for normalizing records sourced from the global sources whose data is usually denormalized format. A single row of data can be transformed into multiple rows using it. So rank transformation, an active transformation used to select top or bottom rankings. Then router transformation, an active transformation provides multiple conditions for testing source data. So sorter transformation, an active transformation sorts data according to the field in ascending or descending order. Additionally, to set the case sensitive sorting. So sequence generator transformation, that is a passive transformation used to generate numeric values. Each record in the table is uniquely identified by creating unique primary key or surrogate keys. Source qualified transformation. An active transformation reads uh, rows from a flat file or relational source while running a session and adds them to mapping. Using this tool, source data types are transformed into Informatica native data types stored in procedure transformation. A passive transformation used to automate the time consuming processes or labor intensive tasks. Additionally, used to handle the errors, determine the data type space, drop and recreate indexes and perform specialized calculations. Update strategy transformation. An active transformation used to update data in the target table, either to maintain its history or incorporate recent updates. So then third one is can we store previous sessions logs in Informatica? If yes, how? Yes, that's possible. The automatically session logout will not override the current session log if any session is running or active in timestamp mode. So click on session properties, config objects and log options. The properties should be chosen as follows: save session log by session runs. Then you have to move for save session log for the runs. Set the number of log files you wish to keep. Default is 0 there. So when you want to save all log files generated by each run, you should choose the option save session log for these runs. Session timestamp. So then the properties listed above can be found in session or workflow properties. So next, fourth question is, what is target load order? Target load order, also referred to as target load plan, is generally used to specify the order in which target tables are loaded by an integration service. Based on the source qualified transformations in mapping, you can specify target load order. In Informatica, you can specify the order in which the data is loaded into targets when there are multiple source qualifier transformations connected to multiple targets. Okay. So next question is, what is the role of repository manager? A repository manager is an administrative tool used to administrator and manage repository folders, object groups, etc. A repository manager provides a way to navigate through multiple folders, repositories, as well as manage groups and user permissions. So then, what is domain in Informatica? Power Center services are administered and managed by the Informatica domain. It consists of nodes and services. Each relationship and node are categorized according to the administration requirements into special folders and subfolders. Then question number 7 is, what are different ways of parallel processing? As the name suggests, parallel processing involves processing data in parallel, so which increases performance. In Informatica, parallel processing can be implemented by using a number of methods. According to the situation, the preference of the user, the method is selected. The following types of partition algorithms can be used to implement parallel processing. So database partitioning. This partitioning technique involves querying the database for table partition information and reading partition data from corresponding nodes in the database. Round robin partitioning. With this service, data is evenly distributed across all partitions. It also facilitates a correct grouping of data. Hash auto keys partitioning. The Power Center server uses a hash auto keys partition to group data rows across partitions. The integration service uses these grouped ports as a compound partitions. Okay. So hash user key partition. So then coming to key range partitioning. By using key range partitioning, we can use one or more ports to create compound partition keys specific to a particular source. The integration service passes data based on the mentioned and specified range for each partition. So pass-through partitioning. So in this partitioning, all rows are passed without being redistributed from one partition point to another by the integration services. So next, eighth question is, what is the scenario in which Informatica server rejects the files? Server rejects the files when they encounter rejections in the update strategy transformation. So data and information in a database also get disrupted. So as you can see, this is a rare scenario or situation, you can say. So ninth one is, what are different lookup caches? There are different types of Informatica lookup caches such as static and dynamic. The following is a list of caches, that is static cache, dynamic cache, persistent cache, shared cache and reached. So 10th one question is, what is PMCMD command? How to use it? So Informatica features are accessed via 4 built-in command line programs as given below. So PMCMD, this command allows you to complete the following tasks. Start workflows, start workflow from specific task, stop, abort workflows, sessions, schedule workflows. Okay, so INFACMD. So this command will let you access Informatica application services. INFAS, INFA setup. Using this command, you can complete installation tasks such as defining a node or domain. PMREP. By using this command, you can list repository objects, create, edit, and delete groups, or restore and delete repository. Overall, you can complete repository administration tasks. In Informatica, PMCMD command is used as follows. So there are some steps. Okay. So these steps I'm not dictating here, because you can just pause the video and you can write those steps. So these are the steps, PMCMD command steps. Okay, you just pause the video here and you can note down these commands if you want. Then moving to next question, explain what is the DTM. So that is Data Transformation Manager process. Power Center Integration Service started an operating system process is known as DTM, that is Data Transformation Manager process, or PMDTM process to run sessions. Its primary role is creating and managing threads responsible for carrying out the session's tasks. Among these tasks performed by the DTM are: read the session information, form dynamic partitions, create partition groups, validate code pages, run the processing threads, run post-session operations, send post-session email. So next question is, what are the different types of tasks in Informatica? Workflow Manager allows you to create following types of tasks so that you can design a workflow. Assignment task. So a value is assigned to a workflow variable via this type of task. So command task. This task executes the shell command during workflow execution. Control task. It halts or aborts workflow execution. Decision task. It describes the condition to be evaluated. Email task. This is used during workflow execution and to send the emails. Event raise task. This task notifies event wait about the occurrence of event. Event wait task. It waits for event to complete before executing the next task. Session task. These tasks are used to run mappings created in a designer. Timer task. This task waits for an already timed out or timed event to occur. So these are the few of the important questions in Informatica. So I just collected those questions and answers. So I think that you understood these concepts properly. So for if you really like this video, kindly like the video and share video. And if you're not subscribed to SQL Master, kindly subscribe to SQL Master. So that's really a great motivational thing for me to make more videos on this regards. So thank you friends for watching the video. Take care. Bye bye.